Alright guys, welcome to the video. Today I will be having a look at all the survivors and how I rank them in game. This is just after my experience. Remember, all of the survivors are skins. They have the different perks, but they're all teachable. So you could basically have 21 survivors with the same build and they will be similar. The only difference is their voice, their sound, and their visual size, which I also will take into consideration. So, take this list with a grain of salt, humor, and I'll see you later in the video. Alright guys, here you can take a look at our beautiful survivors, and remember who they all are. Starting from top at 21, we got Quentin Smith. First of all, no one really plays him, so we don't know a lot about him, other than it looks like a meth head. He often runs, you can see him often run in a straight line. He got no particular personality, and he's unlucky with his face. So, Quentin, unfortunately, is at the bottom of our list. Moving on, we got Bill, our smoking war veteran. He got an extreme cough, he's loud, he's often too altruistic. You can see him unhooking a survivor right in front of the killer, so you can down him, hook him and kill him. He's not very stealthy, with his white beard, you can see smoke, and is not very good in chase, a little bit clumsy. At 19 we got Jeff. He's an LLV, which I call loud, large, and visible. When I see a Jeff in the lobby, I'm not particularly scared. Actually, I'm quite happy, because he will probably make some mistakes. 18, we got Adam Francis. He's large, I believe he's the tallest character in game. He's very visible with his white cloak. If he's got his black coat on, it's a little bit more difficult. But in general, he's pretty standard and straightforward, while I've seen some pretty good Adam Francis players. 17, we got Jane with her very visible ass. With her curves, it's difficult for her to crouch behind trees and try to hide from the killer. She's quite loud, and it's very hard to play stealthy with her, due to her cosmetics and her body figure. A lot of dedicated boys in the basement play her, so she can actually be quite good in some cases. 16, we got Zarina. As Quentin, not many play her. She's a quite new character. She reminds me a little bit of Meg, but a little bit more of a hipster, this one. Not very memorable. When I think of Zarina, I think of quite standard, straightforward play. And yeah, I think she's a little bit weaker version of Meg. At 15 we got Ash, which is often too altruistic and makes some stupid decisions in game. He's prone to this place and often have too much confidence. Often, I think he needs a lot of attention. He's very loud and screams a lot. At 14 we got Steve, who is quite altruistic, a team player, but can be prone to stupid plays and overjudge his skill. Can often be quite taunting. He's not the most taunting character in game. Quite loud. At 13 we got our Japanese girl, Yui. She's often very visible in game with her cosmetics. She can make some stupid decisions as well. Often have a lot of accessories, and I think she's a weaker Feng. At 12 we got our Saw character, Tapp. Not very many people use him. I don't know why. He's the smallest male character in terms of height. I think he's quite difficult to rate. I've seen some good taps, I've seen some bad. He's quite bold and have a general good game sense. At 11 we have our provocative Ace. Visconti. He's extremely altruistic, he's very taunting and provocative. You can often see him in with a flashlight and extremely bright clothing. He's the most quiet character in games, so he got an iron will built in him, which is good, and is quite good in chase. Often experienced players use him. At 10, we got our bold and aggressive David. Often very altruistic and goes for saves when it's most of the time ill-advised. He takes hits from his team due to his perks, but he can be a little bit overconfident and make stupid decisions in-game. At 9, we got Meg. She's unpredictable. Either you verse a very good Meg or a very bad one. There's no in-between. She got her frustrating sprint burst, one of the meta perks. She can be annoying to verse, and some eggheads make very stupid decisions. At 18, we got an OG character in Jake. Also, either very good or very bad, according to the game experience. He's very quiet with his perk Iron Will. He often goes for flashlight saves, or at least try, and I think he's pretty standard in chase. At 7, we got our Locker Boy. He's either very good or very bad. This is if he got his default clothing, or if he's a Dreard, he's pretty good. He likes the lockers as the stereotype. He goes for flashlight save. He's either very good or very bad in chase, and he's unpredictable. You don't know which Dwight you'll get. At 6, we got Kate, who is an altruistic character. She's quite unpredictable. I find the Kates with the brown hair a little bit more skillful in general. I find her okay in chase and okay overall. And she certainly knows the basics of the game. At 5, we got Feng, a quite altruistic character, very unpredictable, one of the base characters in game. She can be quite annoying with her in-game behavior and clothing. I find her okay in chase and okay overall. I think she's a little bit of a Nia wannabe. I don't know who had their clothing first, but they're quite similar with their hairstyles, their coloring. And watch out in lobby if she got pink hair or blue hair. Okay, at 4 we got Claudette. Unpredictable, she's either very good or very bad as one of the base characters in game. She's either very altruistic with her flashlights and bloody clothing, or she's very, very stealthy and immersive in the bushes, and you can't see her all match. Difficult to spot. If you hide in the bushes at Dead Dog Saloon, she's basically invisible. You can't see her. Can be annoying to play against, and can often find her in bushes or in the corners of the map. Number 3, we got Nancy from Stranger Things. A quite altruistic player, often goes for flashlight saves and some bold aggressive moves. She's quite good in chase, and she's a small and thin character, difficult to spot. And Nancy's are pretty good in game and deserves a top 3 spot. At number 2, we got Nia. Okay, before you flame me, a lot of you would probably rate Nia at number 1 due to newbie or a lot of its followers who use this character. In general, she's quite altruistic, bold and aggressive. If pink or blue hair and flashlight, watch out. You're probably versing a survive with friends or a very toxic player. She can be extremely frustrating to play against. She's generally quite good. She knows how to loop and where to run and know where the pallets are. And she can be toxic. She wants to provoke you. And finally, at number 1, we got Laurie. Laurie Strode. She's usually very experienced. She has a good game sense and understanding of the game. She generally makes quite balanced, good decisions in game. She's not so prone to making stupid decisions. She's quite altruistic and quite bold, but at the right times. This is my experience versing Laurie. And if she has full bloody clothing, prestige 3 and a flashlight, watch out. Yeah guys, so this was my survivor list. If you agree or disagree, write in the comments, and remember, don't take this too personally, as this is just a general experience of mine. So, if you like the video, please like, share and subscribe. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.